Greetings, Earthlings. 'Tis I, OutFox, the worst video gamer in the world, and you're watching OutFox 300th Video Special. Woo! That kind of snuck up on me. This is an improv video. I uploaded Underground Challenge Day 5 and realized it was my 299th video. I kind of cobbled this together. We're going to do kind of a timeline of all my successful video series. This starts April 5, 2008, when I was playing World of Warcraft. I played a hunter. It was my first class, and I loved it, and I spent a lot of time on it. Then it became Flavor of the Month, and there were a bunch of hunters running around, just had no clue how to play the class, and so I started a video series called An Idiot's Guide to Hunting, which was a tutorial on the proper way to be a hunter. December of 2012, I started another World of Warcraft series called The Little Paladin That Could. After the release of The Mists of Pandaria, I went in with my raid-geared paladin and stomped my feet around, and the fights were just trivial, even for a tank class character with no DPS. I rounded up, I think, 10 mobs, smashed them, then so I went back to the bank, got out my old level 60 gear from vanilla World of Warcraft, and started the series on leveling the tank class character in old school gear. Also in December 2012, I started the series known as GhettoCraft, which is a do-it-yourself series or a how-to video series where I instruct people on how to build the functional equipment with limited supplies. Jump to June of 2013, I started the
Ultra Mega Hardcore Vex Super Hostile Maps Permadeath Episode 11. I have no idea how that's pronounced. This is the series that I navigate Vex Super Hostile maps with no farming, no crafting, no storage, and permadeath. If I die, it's over.
The series where I loaded a Vex Super Hostile map and played it for one life, resulting in a series of 5 to 15 minute films. June of 2013, I started Running with Scissors. This was a Kerbal Space Program permadeath series where I started with simple tasks and slowly increased the difficulty. The series came to an abrupt end when I accidentally time warped my character out of the solar system. I managed to get him back into an orbit. I simulated 6 months of orbiting Kerbal, but never managed to get him back down, and that was where that series ended. September 8, 2013, I first uploaded my most successful, the series I'm most proud of, Sniper's Roost Episode 1. This was a sprint to the end, where I limited myself to leather armor and wooden swords for melee weapons. This was 23 videos long and resulted in the most epic fail ever.
No! Oh, no! No! Curse you!
October 2013, I restarted Sniper's Roost Season 2 using the same map and character to do a sprint to the end, this time with the most epic success ever.
Woo! Yes!
December of 2013, I started OutFox Versus. This was effectively, it's me playing a demo of a game and giving my insights to the game. Also in December 2013, trying to capitalize on the success of the Sniper's Roost series, I released Sniper's Roost Survival Series. It was 14 videos long, and I kind of let the series go out with a whimper. It just rapidly became samey. January 2014, I revisited my roots in World of Warcraft with a video series I call Me Solo Warcraft, where I took a Tauren Paladin starting from level 0 and started running the multiplayer dungeons by myself with only drop gear. So no heirlooms, nothing fancy. I couldn't twink the character. Also in January 2014, I started Achievement Rush. This was a found footage film running under the guise of an achievement rush. I claimed that I was trying to achieve as many achievements as possible in the shortest amount of time. What I wasn't saying was that I dropped in 3 modifications to the game with no real research on what the modifications did or how they'd interact with each other. It also had one of the best gaming moments of all time.
What the? No!
March of 2014, I started The Revenge of Dr. Chickenstein. Woo! This was a Minecraft series based on the Attack of the B-Team mod pack from the Technic launcher. It was a heavily modded game series and was a lot of fun. It's another one that I kind of let fade out. A lot of the mods were PvP based or multiplayer based and really relied on having other people. Since I was doing this all solo, it lost its spark quickly. June of 2014, once again trying to capitalize on Sniper's Roost, I did the final chapter, Sniper's Roost, the Nether Realm, wherein I tried to go to the Nether and survive for 14 days, limited to leather armor and wooden swords. This series was plagued with technical difficulties, hardware and software failures. Eventually, the 8.0 bug hit, and it deleted my entire inventory. All my chests, everything in the game. I managed to limp it through, but it was really kind of a tragedy. August of 2014, I started a series called The Cave Dweller, where I had one game day to get underground, at which point I would proceed to diamond level and try to survive as long as possible. Now, I was limited to lighting my home base, but I couldn't use torches to prevent mobs from spawning outside the base, so I only had redstone torches to mark my path. Also in August of 2014, I started a new series called Unturned Uncovered, based on the video game Unturned by developed by a single 16-year-old Canadian boy. I started a single-player survival map, had a lot of fun, eventually started doing weapons comparisons, tiding time over. It really was a in-development game, and there was only one smallish map, and so it really kind of lost its flavor. This series is on hold. The game is still in development. They're going to be releasing new maps, and I plan on revisiting it then. Also in August 2014, I joined Michael Darian's Minecraft Hardcore Challenge for the first time and immediately made a name for myself by misspelling the host's name on everything possible. This is a Minecraft series played strictly in hardcore mode, standing rules of no harming passive mobs, a group of people playing the same challenge on different computers on single player maps, so we're not interacting unless you're part of a team, following a set of rules to a specific goal. It tends to be very hard. It is on hardcore, and it's a wonderful series. I'd like to give a special subscriber shout out to all of my new subscribers from the past month. That's Maurice Carver Jr., Alex Brockaway, Dakota Donnelly, Anubis and the Werewolf, Mike Deadman, Game Gaming 8, and Greg C. 96 Gaming. Welcome aboard and thank you for your support. I'd like to thank all of my subscribers. It's been a long, 2008. That's 6 years. That's been a long 6 years. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank you for watching and hope you have a good night.
If you were entertained or educated at all, a thumbs up is always appreciated. Leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below. If you want to follow my series, feel free to subscribe. OUTFXD, a glorious tribute to doing things the hard way.